Afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this exciting book launch event at the New Delhi World Book Fair 2025. We are here to celebrate the launch of an incredible book, Learn Astrology, by the esteemed Mr. Dheer Kapoor. Astrology, particularly Vedic astrology or Jyotish, holds a special place in the traditional and yogic culture of India. This book offers a deep dive into the profound predictive value and insightful interpretation of life's movements, revealing the secrets of karma and destiny. Whether you're a beginner or someone looking to advance your astrological knowledge, this book covers it all, from basic to advanced concepts. It's designated to be an engaging and educational journey to the world of astrology, complete with doubt clearing sessions and hand holding support to ensure a thorough understanding. The book delves into various intricate concepts such as Atmakarak planets, compass planets, retrograde planets, Badhak planets, and provides scientific and technical viewpoints on these topics. Additionally, it offers blank chart predictions to help readers gain a deeper grasp of astrology. We are honored to have with us today the genius behind this enlightening book, Sridhir Kapoor. Mr. Kapoor is an experienced Vedic astrologer and KP expert who has been practicing astrology for several years. He founded ShrinathJi Astrology in 2022 to share his profound knowledge and insights with other astrology enthusiasts. With an MSc in mathematics and a background as a mathematics educator, he brings a revolutionary and scientific approach to astrology that has quickly gathered a large following. Mr. Kapoor is also a panel astrologer at Divine Talk, guiding hundreds of clients on a daily basis, both nationally and internationally. His dedication and vision are truly inspiring. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Sridhir Kapoor.
Hello.
A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Welcome, sir.
Hello, ma'am.
So, how does it feel to be here?
It feels really awesome to me, and it's a very good experience to be part of this launch event. And this is my novel book, first book.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to share my insights on the book in this Clever Fox introduction session.
All right, sir. Many congratulations for your debut book and many more to come.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. So now I invite Ms. Kanak to join us on the stage and do the unveiling of the book. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. So learn astrology for you guys. Thank you, ma'am. Would you like to say a few words?
एक्चुअली धीर सर से मैं कुछ टाइम पहले मिली थी। मैंने इनसे मैथ्स और रीजनिंग वगैरह पढ़ी थी, ये सब पढ़ा था। उसके बाद ही मुझे पता चला कि सर एस्ट्रोलॉजी भी करते हैं। सर ने मेरी प्रिडिक्शंस भी की थी एंड यू कांट बिलीव 1 साल के अंदर मैं और मेरा भाई दोनों कौन बनेगा करोड़पति में गए थे सर की प्रिडिक्शंस के बाद, उनके रेमेडीज़ के बाद। तो मैं 1-1.5 साल से ज़्यादा हो गया मैं सर से जुड़ी हुई हूँ और श्रीनाथ जी एस्ट्रोलॉजी से जुड़ी हुई हूँ और मैं खुद भी सर से एस्ट्रोलॉजी के कोर्स से सीख रही हूँ। और ये बुक वर्थन है, ये बहुत अच्छी बुक है। इसमें बेसिक से लेके इन डेप्थ एडवांस एस्ट्रोलॉजी सब कुछ लिखा है और इजी टू रीड, इजी टू अंडरस्टैंड है। और ये एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल प्रेडिक्शंस सच में बहुत मेरा एडमिशन्स, कॉलेज एडमिशन्स, मेरा केबीसी में जाना सर ने मेरे 6 महीने पहले प्रेडिक्ट कर दिया था।
It's pretty incredible, sir.
Yes.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
All right. So thank you, Ms. Kanak, for being here and for doing the honors. Please be seated.
Thank you, Kanak.
Please be seated. All right, so let's have a Q&A session with our author to know his journey and his book better. All right, sir. So, So, what inspired you to write this book?
What really inspired me to write this book is that when I looked at my life,
Yeah.
then I found out that many kind of things which are going on in my life, uh, is there some kind of cosmic connection was involved in that.
Alright.
So from that cosmic connection, I started learning about astrology, and so that I can get the notion that how the things are being connected between the microcosm and the macrocosm. So this inspired me, and when I dive into the journey, 1.5 years, I really found the journey to be interesting also, and to be valuable also to our real life. So then I started my MA in astrology, and I completed my masters in astrology. And after that, I began my journey as a writer also, and as a teacher also.
Right. So, how incredible is that? So, did your background in mathematics influence your approach to writing this book?
Yes, ma'am. Background of mathematics helped me a lot in writing this particular book, because astrology is just a science which is connected to mathematics only.
Absolutely.
There are planets in the atmosphere which are moving, so all are mathematically inclined. So according to that, there are many things which are connected by the book as well as the science.
All right, sir. So, can you share a personal experience that highlights the importance of astrology in your life?
Astrology, if we compared in our daily life, astrology is very much related. As we know that in the sky we have five elements, or in our universe we have five elements. So all those five elements are present in the universe also, and are present in the our body also. Means fire, air, earth, water, and ether. These five elements. So all the five elements are connected to our body as well as to Earth. So astrology connects both, means connect us to the universe. Then how the activity which are going on in a universal level impact us in our real life, and we can also foresee that in future what kind of events are going to happen astronomically, and how that will impact in us in our real life, so that we can connect with the help of astrology.
Right, sir. So, what are the key differences between basic and advanced concepts of Vedic astrology?
If we talk about basics of Vedic astrology, then in basics we read our main themes like how to see our zodiac chart, and what are the planets, how the 9 planets are connected to 12 zodiac signs,
Right.
and how the 12 zodiac signs are connected to 12 houses.
Right.
So this we get in our basic understanding. And in advanced understanding, we cover concepts like Badhak planets and compass planets and all these kind of things, and how astrology really helps us in our various day-to-day lifestyles, like how astrology helps us in our guiding about our health, wealth, prosperity, career. All these kind of things we see in our advanced concepts.
Right. So, it's always better to have a better understanding what we are and what is around us.
Yes.
Right. All right. So, what are the how can beginners effectively start their journey into astrology using your book?
Ma'am, our book is, if we talk about learning specifically for beginners, then the book is written in a very simple English, and the book is written from very basics, that how the universe is created, how after the creation of universe planets came into existence, how Rashis came into existence, how the entire universe is connected to the zodiac signs. So everything is connected. So this we have guidance step by step, means some basic concepts are there in our book, and after the basic concepts, some advanced part is also covered in our book. So a student who is let's say starting from zero in learning astrology, he also can gain knowledge about the astrology and learn till advanced level by learning from our book.
All right. Hope the audience is taking a note of that. All right. So, can you elaborate the concepts of Atmakarak, Combust, Retrograde, and Badhak planets?
Yeah, ma'am, if we talk about Atmakarak Planet, then Atmakarak Planet is the journey of our soul, the main planet which help us to guide that what we want to achieve in our life. For example, if we take about if Sun is an Atmakarak planet, then it gives us leadership skills. And if Sun is an Atmakarak planet, then it helps us to get management skills also. So Atmakarak planet is the planet which has highest degree in our horoscope, and it guides us the way on our life. And if we talk about Badhak planets,
Yeah.
then the planets which stops us from achieving our goals are the Badhak planets. And for example, if Mercury is Badhak, or suppose Jupiter is Badhak, then person is not able to complete his education properly, and the person has guiding breaks in between the education. So this is also seen. So in this way, Badhak and Atmakarak planet move. commerce planets are the planets which are when a planet is nearby sun, then that planet energy is being completely overtaken by the sun.
Sun.
So
Oh,
that
alright.
guide us to the commerce planet. So in this way, the advanced concept happens, and they have significantly very high impact on our life. All Atmakarak planet, Badhak planet, all the kind of planets, they have very significant effect on our life, and they change the outlook of a person completely.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, sir.
Yeah.
What about the retrograde planets?
Retrograde planets are just like if two trains are moving and both the trains are moving at a different speed, then we found if we are on a faster train, then we see that opposite train is going backward. And actually, the train, both trains are going forward, but it appears that it is going in
Yes,
backward
backward
direction.
direction.
So this is the concept of retrograde motion. That if a planet is going in retrograde direction, then it appears that it is going in backward direction. So it applies more energy, it applies more force in our life, and the planet which is going retrograde in our life, because it is applying more force, hence its effects are quite unusual in our life.
Yeah.
Means suppose if Jupiter is retrograde in our chart, then person has a different approach for philosophy. And you must have seen people who are having long t-shirts and long hairs and all this kind of thing. So their Venus is retrograde. Venus is the a planet for clothing and all this kind of thing. So if that planet is Vakri, is retrograde, then you can see that Mickey Mouse on the t-shirts
yes,
and long t-shirts and all this
yes.
kind of things. So in that way, things happen.
So Venus is for your abundance and
Yeah,
beauty
Venus is
and
for our abundance, our
appearance.
apparels, and all this kind of things. So all the people which we see, the men are wearing wigs, Russian wigs, and all this kind of things. So Venus is retrograde in their chart.
Oh, all
So we can
right.
connect with that.
So a lot of insights inside this book.
Yeah.
You can totally get to know a lot of things in a better way. All right. So what is the significance of blank chart predictions provided in your book?
Blank chart prediction is a very new technique. In blank chart predictions, we do not use planets to predict any particular event. Suppose a horoscope is there, then we remove all the planets from the horoscope and we just see the placement of Rashis in a particular house, and we predict on the basis of Rashis in a particular house. So that it helps us to give an inner idea about a person, that if planets are not there, then how the person is going to be and how will be the image of that particular person going to be. For example, if somebody is rising with Taurus ascendant, and if there is no planet, then Taurus ascendant will be linked to quite, he will have very liking of food, he will have liking to go to shopping.
Yeah.
If Cancer ascendant is riding, there is an ascendant known as Cancer ascendant.
Right.
So if that is rising, then person will be emotional, and person mind will be little bit inclined toward her mother. So all these kind of things are seen by
Very
blank chart
interesting.
predictions. Yeah.
All right. So how do you address the concept of past life karma in your astrological teachings?
Past life karma is a very important topic, and in our horoscope there are particular houses. By seeing those houses, we can tell that that particular planet is giving good influence from the past life, or giving negative influence from the past life. So there is a house known as 12th house in our astrology. So if there are good planets like Jupiter, Mercury, Venus sitting in that house, then we can say that the person has good pending karmas, and he is getting blessing from the ancestors. But if we have malefic planets like Mars, Saturn, then
So Mars, Saturn are the
little bit tricky planets.
Is
Their
it?
agenda of giving knowledge is little tricky. Means they will make you do some hard work, then they give you their knowledge. So if those planets are sitting in your 12th house, then it will probably you must have done some mistake which you are
Past
going to
life.
clear in this particular life. Yeah.
All right. So that's a very interesting take. People can know so much more about themselves and how they can improvise, gaining information. All right. So how do you address? All right, we did that. What role do you believe astrology plays in understanding one's destiny?
Astrology, this is a very smart question, and astrology plays a very important role in finding out one's destiny, because as I talk about, there are two important things in our astrology. One is our ascendant and the other is our Atmakarak Planet. So these two planets are if we do the work of these two planets, then it gives us inner happiness and inner peace. And if until and unless we satisfy the need of our ascendant, then we feel that something is incomplete in our life. For example, if somebody has Mercury as ascendant, so his whole life will be about reading books, learning, and all these kind of things. probably most of the people who are in this book fair must be having a strong Mercury.
Strong Mercury.
Because they are here in this World Book Fair. There are more than 2 crore people living in Delhi.
Yeah.
But approximately 5 to 6 lakh people would have visited the entire book fair. So that particular chunk of people must be having that strong planetary connection. That's why that the event has happened in the microcosm, then event is happening in the microcosm. So in
Wow.
this way the things are going on.
Very interesting, sir. All right. So, how can readers use astrology to make informed decisions in their daily lives?
Ma'am, it's a very good question. How, in order to make a quick decisions of our daily life, there is a important segment known as Panchang.
Yeah.
We can see daily Panchang. It is in our newspaper also, or we can buy a small weekly Panchang book or monthly Panchang book. So there it is given. The tithis are given in that. So if we talk about very auspicious tithis to do some work, then people can choose Ekadashi Tithi or Purnima Tithi to perform any some particular work. And there are particular tithis known as Rikta Tithis, which are to be avoided for any new kind of work. And in this way, we can plan out our events. On Ekadashi, if we do any kind of work, then that will be successful. On Purnima, if we do any kind of work, then that will be successful.
Successful.
And events, tithis like Shashti Tithi, Ashtami Tithi, Amavasya, these tithis should be avoided in order
Even
to do
Ashtamis also.
Yeah, Ashtami should be avoided in order to do some good work. In Ashtami Tithi, the distance between sun and moon is at 0 degree. Sun and moon collaborate with each other in one Ashtami Tithi. So mind is expressionless on that particular Tithi. So whatever in our heart, we are not able to speak that out in Ashtami Tithi. So that should also be avoided. So very good. In for general viewership, Panchami, Ekadashi and Purnima, they are the best Tithi to do any particular kind of things.
So, very valuable insights, sir is sharing with us. All right. So, what is the purpose of weekly doubt clearing sessions, and how do they benefit the readers?
My weekly doubt sessions is a very unique concept which we are offering in our book. That in this what happens that at the end of our book there are our phone number is given, or there are some homework assignments are also given at the end of our book. So anybody can work on these assignments, and after working on these assignments, they can share their queries in the doubt section. So while reading this particular book or while solving these assignments, if somebody has any query, then we will handhold the particular reader so that the reader is not lost in between,
Right.
and the reader get the quick insight about the book.
All right.
This will be fine.
So, do give it a read, and if you have any doubts, if you feel stuck, just contact our author. They'll surely help you out. All right. So, can you share any anecdotes from your journey as an astrologer that relate to the themes of your book?
Yeah, if I talk about my personal journey, then when I started learning astrology, then I from my beginning also, from beginning of my life, I had a very keen interest about philosophy, keen interest about reading books, right, and all these kind of things. So when I looked at my horoscope, then I found out that the planets which are responsible for this particular thing are quite strong in my chart. And I also found out that I had a good potential to be a writer. So today I'm sitting in front of you and I'm
definitely.
giving this interview means that astrology has helped me a lot to reach this particular point of time. Otherwise, I would never have known that I had writing skills inside me and I can cater to this particular thing.
Lovely. So, what challenges do you face while writing this book, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, if I talk about the challenges in this particular book, then the major challenges which I face in this particular book, that we have to do a lot of research while doing this particular thing, because any kind of thing which we are writing, we have to validate by that particular thing by sampling, by charts, by seeing the chart. That suppose I'm practicing one technique, I'm writing one technique in the book, then I have to apply that technique in at least 15-20 charts, and I have to see that it is working fine. Then only I have written that in the particular book. So the collection of data and the collection of research work is the most important challenge in the writing of the book. Yeah.
All right, sir. So, how has your practice with divine talk influenced your teachings and the content of this book?
If I talk about my experience on working with Divine Talk, then in Divine Talk, we have a time span of 2 to 5 minutes only, and we have only 2 to 5 minutes to interact with a particular client. So in 2 minutes or 5 minutes, client has to tell his problem also. Then we have to see the chart also, and we have to give the solution also.
Right.
So this has helped me a lot to get a good practice on seeing the charts quickly, and how to find out if I'm seeing the chart in 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Then it will help me to pinpoint the techniques which will give me quick results. So I'm able to, with the help of divine talk, the techniques which are giving quick results, I'm able to focus on that particular thing also.
All right. So, how can astrology enthusiasts benefit from your revolutionary and scientific approach?
Astrology enthusiasts can read from this particular book. The book is written in a very simple language, and lot of new concepts to be learned from this book. And if we talk about our particular book, then a beginner can also understand from this book, and also the person who has a knowledge of astrology and wants to gain some advanced concepts, they also can take help from this particular book. So, and also there are 20-30 assignments which are given in the end of the book, and these assignments students can do. And by doing the assignments also, look, when we do some assignments, then the things get clear in our mind. So by doing assignments also, things would be very good for the students, so they can do. And also our number is also given in the end of the book, where the students can join our WhatsApp group also. So we will handhold the students in reading the book, and also some queries there, so we will help the students to find the queries also.
All right. So, I just hope everyone finds it's very helpful. All right. So, how do you balance your professional life, teaching, and passion for astrology?
My professional life, if we talk about my professional life, then I am a mathematics educator, and both mathematics and astrology are linked with each other. So I don't found it completely different from my teaching, and I enjoying doing both the work, my teaching also, and doing astrology also. So I'm easily able to make the thing, because I love to do both the kind of things. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, what message do you hope readers take away from this book?
If we talk about the message which reader can take, that if we every person in his life should have at least basic idea about astrology, so that he can nearby get an idea that what kind of food preferences would be good for him, and what kind of career choices can be preferable to him, how can he choose a marriage partner. I mean, general life, daily life decisions, he can get a little edge after learning astrology. Basic astrology everybody should know, so that it can help them to go forward in their life journey very smoothly.
All right, sir. So, what future projects are you working on? Can you give us a sneak peek?
Yeah, I am working on another book.
Alright.
And first of all, it was a great journey with Clever Fox Publishing on my first book, and I had very good experience. I am working on a book named as Astrology Remedies. So there I will be giving many astrology remedies for the clients and as well as for the students, because there are many daily life hacks which are there in our book, so that everybody can have a look on those particular things and gain from them.
All right, so all the very best for all your future projects. May you write more. May you publish with us more.
Yeah.
All right. So, would you like to read a few excerpts from your book to
Yeah.
us? Okay. So we have a few buyers who would like to get your
Yeah.
signature. Uh, all right.
So
we can start.
yeah. So I am just going to share.
One second, please.
Thank you.
We have a pen.
Sorry, sir.
Your name?
Mehek.
Mehek.
I'm always interested in astrology.
मम्मी का नाम
मम्मी का नाम बता दो.
Sarita.
Sarita.
S
Sarita.
T-A. He's a practicing lawyer, but he's looking into getting into the law.
It's a very helpful book. So that's what we were discussing. You can join us. So would be reading few excerpts. So
Today is
9th. 02/25. Yeah. Lovely. Thank you. So
yeah. So I am reading one simple hack, or we can say a remedy from our daily life. Whatever in our daily life, in order to get a good relation with our spouse, husband, or between the loved ones, few easy remedies I will share which anybody can perform in their life, so that they can increase the love content between themselves. So very easy remedy is to do worship of Lord Shiva. So if we worship Lord Shiva, then it would be a very good for us, and marital bliss as well as the relationship bliss is achieved by worshipping Lord Shiva. And have sweets with your partner on Friday. If we consume little kind of sweets like rasgulla, gulab jamun, all these kind of things with our partner, be it our loved ones, and especially Valentine week is going on, so we can practice on this. Next Friday it is coming. So if we take a little sweet with our partner, be it our wife or spouse, anyone, then that would really help us to have a relationship bliss. And also we can visit the Shiv Mandir, and we can offer milk to Shivling on Monday. That would also help us to increase our marital bliss or relationship bliss. So this we can all do, and that would really help us to improve our relationship as well as marriage life.
Lovely remedies, sir. Hope it's helpful for everyone who's looking for love and harmony in their relationships with their loved ones. So that brings us to the end of this session for our Q&A session. So anyone from the audience, do they have any questions for our author? Do you wish to ask something? All right. So that brings us to the end of this session, sir. It was lovely interacting with you, knowing so much about our environment, our cosmic
Yes,
setup, and we should all know the universe within us and around us. So please do grab the copy and read more about the planets, everything. It will be very knowledgeable for us to know. So do grab a copy. Also, our author is here with us at Hall 5G7. Visit our booth, Clever Fox Publishing. Grab a copy, get it signed by our author, get a chance to have one-on-one interaction with him. So yeah, do visit us. Thank you so much. So congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for inviting me for this wonderful session. And I would like to thank Clever Fox Publishing, because from my whole journey, Ronnie sir has helped me a lot, and Bernita Datta ma'am and you ma'am for such a nice interview. So it has a very handhold journey with Clever Fox for publishing, where I have just given the content of the book, and everything else have been managed very well by Clever Fox Publishing. So I am planning to write more books, and this is just the beginning of my journey with as an author, also with Clever Fox also. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for sharing such valuable insights today. Yes, and this is a fast-moving book. Since the day one, people are grabbing it. It's a very hot topic right now. So yeah, in case you're not visiting our stall, please grab a copy online. It's there on Ziffy and all online platforms. So yeah, and leave a feedback for our author so that he can interact with the reader as well. All right. So thank you.
So I am just ending myself by a single quote from at the last of my book. It is from Swami Vivekananda. Detach an emotion from a person or an event and attach it to space and time. This skill is known as astrology.
So what does it mean? Like detachment?
Yeah, it means that whatever events are happening in our daily life, they are actually the event those which are taking in our life. It is because of the influence of the planets.
Okay.
If we are having a good planetary influence on our currently, then we will be speaking good, and we will be smiling, and we will be having good relation.
All right.
And you must have seen that some people are not very much jolly, or they do not speak. But suddenly, after when you visit them after 1 year, 2 years, then you suddenly found change in their behavior.
Lot of
That is because the time is changing.
Oh, all right.
So that is the saying na, that waqt badal gaya. In astrology, it says dasha badal gayi, means time has changed.
Yes.
So everything is space and time.
Yes.
So this is all about astrology.
I totally believe in that, sir. So yeah, congratulations
Thank
once
you very
again,
much.
and thank you so much for being with us here today. Thank
Thank
you,
you, Clever
everyone.
Fox.
Thank you,
And thank you,
audience.
Kanak and Samat, for joining us in this interview.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.